We have a very special guest on stage to present the Musial Award to Michael Bidwill. As noted in the video, he's being honored as the newest member of the Cardinals Ring of Honor next month. We're thrilled to have him back in St. Louis, one of the all-time greats of the Big Red, the quarterback, Jim Hart. And accepting the Musial for his generosity and goodwill, let's welcome back to St. Louis, Michael Bidwill. Jim, come on over here. So, is this a little odd for you to be back in St. Louis?
It's a little bizarre, yes. Well, it's not odd to be back in St. Louis, but this is just a really special night. Stan Musial, I know what he meant growing up here. And to have, be able to accept this award tonight on behalf of the organization, the family, I feel like I'm just representing them. It's what my dad taught us to do. And so this is just great. And I want to thank you for the warm welcome tonight. Thank you.
Why did you want to make that donation? Why was that important to you?
It was a no-brainer. I mean, for me, it was a very quick decision. I read the letter. I read it quickly again. I walked it down the hall. I gave it to the person who made the call to ask to just send us an invoice that we were delighted to step in. It's disappointing, that the Rams left, and there was a lot of innocent organizations and folks that were impacted by that, and I was moved by the letter and the fact that our alumni were behind it. It meant a lot.
One other thing that I don't know that got a whole lot of publicity, but I happen to know this, but Kurt Warner, of course, was inducted into the Hall of Fame, the St. Louis Ram, this past summer. But his family got stuck in Chicago, and so you sent a private jet to pick them up so that they could be there for the Hall of Fame induction. Again, another nice move of generosity for a man who's near and dear to our house.
Oh, yeah. Oh, we love Kurt and his family. And again, another easy decision. The airplane was there. We sent it back to Chicago, picked him up. His whole family was able to come. They were all basically in their sweats at the party that night. Their bags got stuck at O'Hare, but we got them in time for the party, and it was a great evening and for a great player who St. Louis and Arizona loves.
Yeah. And you've also embraced Jim Hart and the rest of the former Big Red players who played here in St. Louis.
Oh yeah, I was a ball boy, when these guys were playing, and they meant so much to me and were so inspirational. And so it's great to have them so involved in the organization now, and we're excited to put Jim into our Ring of Honor. It's the highest honor that we can bestow upon a former player, and we're excited about it.
And so, Jim, what does that mean to you that you're going in that Ring of Honor?
Oh, it means everything. I had no idea that this was going to happen. And when Michael came to South Florida to invite us, it was awesome. It's just like, what? Really?
Because it's a little odd when you played in St. Louis and there's no longer a team here. You kind of feel like you're on an island somewhere.
Once a Cardinal, always a Cardinal.
Amen.
All of us who played with the Cardinals are a team. We were a team here when the Cardinals left. People said, well, don't you miss the Cardinals? Well, our Cardinals are here. Dan Deerdorf and the other guys who live here, they're my team. They're our team. But watching, I'll watch the Cardinals anytime.
All right. Jim, thank you.
And wait a minute.
Yes, go ahead.
One of the other things that I'm surprised that Michael included me, because he brought up the fact that we taped him up and threw him in a locker when he was a ball boy. I said, it wasn't me. I said, I laughed, but I didn't do it.
It's a good thing it wasn't you. Thanks, Jim. Appreciate you being here. Michael, congratulations. Jim Hart and Michael Bidwill.